and the county is locking down whatever they can to prepare for coastal flooding. ABC 7's Samantha Serban is live in Punta Gorda as homeowners prepare for Helene. And Sam, folks there are doing something a little different, hoping to keep the water out.
Yeah, Christy, here in the historic district in downtown Punta Gorda, we are just feet from the river. You can see right here behind us, not even a block behind me, is the Peace River. So a lot of people, this is basically their front yards. You know, we've seen people using sandbags, we've seen people getting out of town, but this is the first time I've really seen these. These are flood barriers. This family just finished putting these up over their garage just about 15 minutes ago, and these are meant to keep the rising water out of the garage. Now, a little bit may seep through, but it's not the foot and a half that folks down here have seen in the past. This downtown flooded area gets flooded during a regular storm. You know, we see these historic breaks, and while they are beautiful, they are known to be covered with water during the summertime. I can tell you, after Hurricane Idalia, I was here, couldn't even walk down these streets because the water was just that high. In fact, we even saw people paddle boarding last year. Now, just a little bit ago, I spoke with a man who's lived in this district for more than 40 years, and he tells me flooding has gotten progressively worse. Take a listen.
Well, like lately, these roads flood even worse than they used to. Sometimes, if the water stays up for a long time, it gets in the house. You know, if it just comes and goes, not too bad. But if it stays in all night, it finds little cracks, and then I'll get about a foot of water in the house.
And that's why those evacuation orders are in place for the low-lying areas and the barrier islands. And for those barrier islands, in fact, I heard from the fire department they were pulling their firefighters off Don Pedro Island as of 4 p.m. in terms of safety. That's why those evacuation orders are in place, because of the storm surge risks. The emergency management director repeated that over and over again in our conversation today, that they're actually putting out targeted information, trying to reach those folks and let them know to evacuate those barrier islands before that storm surge would become a possibility. Now, we're going to be heading north out of the city, more towards Charlotte Harbor and those barrier islands here in just a little bit. We'll keep you updated on what we find. In Punta Gorda, I'm Samantha Serban, ABC 7.